Hi guys, you're welcome back to this channel. Oh, thank you so much for every one of you for the love that you've shown so far. 250 something subscribers. I'm so grateful. Right? So engaging with this content and dropping all the comments. I really want to, thank you. I've been busy with some other things, and I just want to quickly share with you some of my findings on the research I made on songwriting and all that. And when we talk about songwriting, the things or the major thing that we'll focus on is lyrics, writing, how to write the lyrics, which is pretty much very great, because think about it, as an artist, whether an Afrobeat or any other genre of music that you do, that's basically what we want to hear. We're going to hear from you. But songwriting goes beyond just the lyrics, right? It goes beyond that. I've discovered that there are other elements in music that really helps your song writing, that if you know how to do it right, it's going to help you. Because as a music producer, I've been producing for years now. I've worked with several artists in different genres of music. I discovered that sometimes in even what we call Afrobeat, there are some upcoming artists that they have good verse 1, and then when you get to verse 2, it's kind of boring, and the most energetic point of the music would be the chorus, right? And then when you get to the verse, it's a little bit okay and all of that. So there is need for balancing, knowing how to pretty much share your energy between all these great elements. So when I talk about these elements, I'm going to still explain them in some other videos that I'm going to be doing subsequently. So number one element in music that you need to think about as you're writing is the fact that you need to think about your melody, right? Melody. It is not just about the lyrics. Melody, knowing the melody to use, how to pretty much choose a catchy melody. And then another thing would be rhythm. Maybe you study some hit songs, Afrobeat songs and all that. You see these things there, right? The rhythm. I'm going to create a community. I think I should create a community where we're going to have artists converge and music producers converge, and we'll be able to discuss these things in details, right? All right. So the next thing would be the harmony. Those are the three major elements in music: the melody, the rhythm, and harmony, right? So harmony, how you choose to garnish your melody and the rhythm and everything, and make everything rhyme together. They are very great, and they are all part of songwriting. That's why when you see an artist that is very good and knows what he or she is doing, when he gets to the studio, he narrates everything he wants to the producer, and the producer pretty much takes that as the creative brief, and then the producer is being given the privilege of sharing his own creative freedom, right? Bringing his own creative ability into it. So all of that helps. But if the artist doesn't know what he wants, he's going to give the producer a whole lot of error, and at the end of the day, the artist will not be happy. The producer will feel like, oh, I've done a great job and all that. So there might be some issues. So melody, rhythm, harmony. Another thing you want to pay attention to is the production processes. I just mentioned, like the producer, it also helps in the songwriting process. So we have the arrangements. How do you arrange it? Listen to Last Last by Burna Boy. Or what's the title of the song? Last Last, you don't cast. Now everybody go short breakfast. That alone is like using an holistic approach in songwriting, where you have like a great catchy phrase or catchy hook from the beginning, catchy something, intro from the beginning. Then after that, there was this audio, the intro, being chopped up from one Tony Braxton song and all that, and then move into the next verse and all that. So the energy, there was no moment of no dull moment at all. Everything was just really moving at a constant pace. The energy was just so constant, and except it just the hype was moving up and down. All of those things are very, very important, and these are the things that we pretty much look down in songwriting. Why do some songs end with the chorus? It's because the chorus is like the greatest energetic moment in a song. That's why when they end it on a great on all of that, you have great energy, right? Okay, so the next thing is the feeling. I've said it time and again that music is emotional. If you cannot feel what you're singing, what you're listening to, you don't want to hear it again. Music is emotional. The feeling, what emotion is the song? Yeah, pretty much communicating to the audience. And then the next thing is it captivating enough? The last one is it memorable? The reason why we want to go back and listen to some songs is because they are memorable. Once you play it from the beginning, you can feel it, and then even right through the end and through to the end, and you want to listen again and again, because music goes into the very recess of our soul, and it stays into our subconscious, and at your leisure moment it just comes up again, and then you're like, oh, I want to listen to this song. It's because it's memorable. So I'm going to still talk about some of these things and break it down in some other video, and let me know in the comment section if you would love for us to have a community, and where I'm going to be bringing some other people to discuss some of these things in details. Thank you so much. I am Beat Vibe, and I'm going to catch up with you again later. Safe.